What's up, man? This God. Now, we gonna talk, man. We gonna talk, and I'm for real. I'm God for real. You could say that, you know what I'm saying, sometime and be true. But I say it all the time and be true. When I talk, everybody listen. I'm telepathic, you know what I'm saying? I talk in my mind, you know what I'm saying? And everybody in the whole wide world know what I'm saying anytime I say it. So that's why you see no views on my videos. It kind of make me mad because I really want to know how many views I got on my stuff. You know, everybody else you see 17,000, 1.6 million, you know what I'm saying? And they get paid for that. They monetize. But I can't get monetized. You know what I'm saying? I'm Adam. You know what I'm saying? I'm blackballed by Dow Chemical, who paid off the whole world, you know what I'm saying, to do me wrong. Because they found out I was God. And the way they found out, because they saw me walk away from something they knew I wouldn't even there to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, go and get some clothes. Go and get some keys out of a man's pocket. This the man that told Jackson that I went to get the keys out of his pockets after him and Kent was took away. Kent was took away in a body bag. Jackson, they laid him in something else. Don't want to tell it. It wasn't no body bag though. And he wasn't dead. And he wasn't the man in the hospital either. He was this man right here. The man that sit in that control room all day. You know what I'm saying? Looking after Jackson's buildings. Oh, it's dirt now. 8650. But 8650 remind me of the truck I promised all my coworkers at Phillips 66 with JV. Oh, you probably say I wouldn't give them nothing. They don't deserve nothing. But no, I had real good friends. Even John and Ernest was my good friends until that day Uncle Peck screamed out and said, he ain't never been up here with us. And Hank Hare jumped up like it was static electricity and blew like crazy in the wind while Jackson was talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Jack in the Box. Who you think that is? You know what I'm saying? Jack in the Box. The Adams family. One Adam 12. Adam ain't never left, Rowan. Being white, being black, like Shirley Temple upstairs. You know what I'm saying? That's Shirley Temple. Really is my cousin Shirley Casey. You know what I'm saying? Shirley Temple. Because Casey loved church. Shirley loved church. You know what I'm saying? Shirley the one introduced me to Anthony and Florida Smith. They was the pastors at Faith Temple. You know what I'm saying? When I was, you know, coming out of my debt. You know what I'm saying? As Adam. You know what I'm saying? You know, I told my daughter and them, you know, the story about me coming home, you know, late. You know what I'm saying? I got out the army on the 3rd of February, you know what I'm saying? Talked to my grandfather, grandmother, and them, you know what I'm saying? Told them I was coming home, you know what I'm saying? We talked, you know what I'm saying? And me and Uncle Pig talked about going fishing and going out to Mama Francis, you know what I'm saying? To the land out there, you know what I'm saying? and seeing what we were gonna look at. He was gonna show me some stuff out there that he wanted to do with the land, and he wanted me to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So we was gonna go do that, and and I hated, you know what I'm saying, that me and my uncle fell out about the land. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned doing something with it. You know what I'm saying? And he, Dad had left that for me. You know what I'm saying? You know how a family do. You know what I'm saying? So I backed off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And just let him have it. I had to do the same thing with a motorcycle I sold him. You know what I'm saying? On credit. But God ain't supposed to do nothing on credit. You're supposed to lend and not expect nothing in return. So all due respect, Uncle Richard, I'm sorry. When I asked you for that $500 that you owed me on the motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry that I asked you for it because I really wasn't supposed to ask you for it. And that's how we turn our family members into devils when we ask for money back. Because the devil, he think he God, like T.D. Jakes. And under the table, he'll go under the table behind your back and remember you owe him money. But he know that God said, lend and do not expect no money in return. And he know you know that. So he know he ain't supposed to ask you for no money back. But he know you know God's rule. And the corruption and the argument gonna be when he asks for his money back. And he already know because he the devil asking for the money back. He already know. He gonna say, man, I don't owe you nothing, or man, this and that, I'll do this and that, or I ain't got it. He gonna say he ain't got it. And that's gonna either make you the devil and make you go off and judge and accuse because he ain't got your money, or it's gonna turn you into God, merciful. You know how God do. He let a man, give $5 if he owed 50. Give me $5, man. Shit, get on out of here. But that same man in the Bible went outside after the king told him, give me $5, you don't owe me 50 no more. You know what I'm saying? He went outside, seen a man owed him $10 and beat the man up. And guess what they did? They told on him. And then they get what the king did. Since I let you off the hook on that $50, then you go outside and see a man owed you 10, you gonna jump down his throat and beat him up. He put his ass away in prison. You know what I'm saying, for doing that. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, this is what I want y'all to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little piece, and I'm gonna talk after that. And I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm not trying to hurt nobody, and I'm not using no names. I'm just, letting people know how I feel, how I got treated and mistreated. And I'm gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no thing I can't do. This God. This what you're supposed to do. This where repentance come in. Where people feel bad about what they done. When you let them know what they done. You know what I'm saying?
We got soul contract, low vibrational energies. They didn't mean what they said. A karmic woman. She is big mad. Okay, so this could be a female that was doing this here. Yeah, due to her religious belief systems. She mad as hell because she was invested in making you look bad or, tearing you down. But something is final when it comes to a court situation, and she don't like that shit. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what my girl gonna say about that court situation. Man, I ain't even really. I listen to it, you know what I'm saying, but I really don't get into it. But I do listen to certain situations. And that right there, what she just said, you know what I'm saying? She was talking about a woman who set herself out to come against a man that was a good man, you know what I'm saying? Met him probably on a job or something, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names of my situation. I'm not gonna even tell you if it's my situation. But it's a situation that happened, you know what I'm saying? This Uncle Pet, Mama Dear, Richard James, Darlene Roy. You know what I'm saying? When I say Darlene Roy, she know who she is. She got shot 5 times in front of her kids. And Darlene here right now, Adam Troy. So go ahead with that story. But that woman set out to do that man wrong, you know what I'm saying? Any kind of way she could. So, you know, I think the church put up to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the church didn't put up to it because he was in that accident at Dow and lived, and he was dead, but he lived, and they knew it. So they blackballed him thinking they could do it without Adam even knowing it, because, you know, the Bible is a whole big book. You know, if you think about the atoms that was made in the Bible, you can't call them people or angels or nothing. You just gotta say heaven, you know, and fresh air, because I don't really make people. You know what I'm saying? You might see them, but now you see them now, but later you don't. You might see me disappear in front of you and then come back. You know what I'm saying? You might be sitting there and then sitting in your truck, sitting there asleep, dreaming, and then next thing you know, you look up and you talking to me, and I'm on side of you talking to you. Like I'd have been done by some, you know, people that's been in the spirit. And I know they know about the spirit because they came to me and made theyself somebody in my truck. And I know they didn't come walking up. You know what I'm saying? They just made themselves appear right there upon me. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't touch me, couldn't, you know, do nothing. It's just like you ever almost had sex in a dream, you know, but you couldn't do it. You can't do it because I ain't never been able to have sex in a dream. I always got close to it. I think I might have maybe even got a stroke. I don't know. But I ain't never been able to, you know, have sex with somebody and know I had sex with somebody in no dream. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I say, you know, that woman set out to do that man wrong, and I think, you know, the church put up to it, you know, the job put up to it because he worked in construction, you know what I'm saying? And they knew once Dow blackballed him, he was going to be back on his tools, you know what I'm saying? He was going to be a welder again. He wasn't going to be no operator no more. He was going to be a welder again. So when he came back as a welder, he started out rig welding, you know what I'm saying? Well, he started out single-handed because I had him a shop, and he taught a couple of welders how to weld, and Adam was really teaching for free. This a boy from Rocheron, you know what I'm saying? And I got taught by Adam for $30 a day. You know what I'm saying? No, it was $30 a week. $30 a week. And you know how many weeks it took him to teach me how to weld enough to go get a structural job? The same job he was on, he taught me how to weld on that job structurally. And I got a job with him. And guess what? It ain't taken but 2 weeks to get me to weld flat, a horizontal, vertical, and overhead with a 60-10 and 70-18, enough to go in that plant and do a job making $13.50 when he was making $12.50 when he was making $14.50. Adam taught me that. And my uncles, I got 2 uncles, you know what I'm saying? Both of them Tubmans. And both of them worked with Adam when he worked for Dow and was burned up. And they told me about Jackson. That's why I'm sitting here now sharing this testimony. This dude, oh man, shit. You don't know the heart of this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? People mess over like that court stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, that dude ain't never did nothing wrong to nobody. But this woman got with some man she was probably sleeping with, you know what I'm saying, and told Adam, you know, that he had to lie on his Social Security paperwork to get Social Security money. You know what I'm saying? He had to lie, and whatever man she was probably sleeping around with or messing with, she claimed was a lawyer or something. He said, you had to lie. You can't just say you pass out every now and then and you can't go on the job, you know, 'cause you pass out every now and then. You gotta say serious stuff. So they wrote down a lot of serious stuff and turned it in, and I got the Social Security. But she had to be signed to my money and signed to my check. That's why right now I have a problem. Because to move out, I had to sign my money in my son's name, and that didn't work out. Then this time I had to sign my money in my daughter's name, and that don't work out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing about my daughter, but it don't work out because I'm a grown-ass man used to making $4,000 a week, you know, and because of a lying-ass woman, lying-ass sleeping around woman, you know what I'm saying? I gotta suffer because she want to say I'm crazy and forcing me to take these pills by the government that's listening to her over me, the same one, and she's supposed to be the one in prison or in a hospital or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Not me. She the one supposed to be psychotic watched. She's supposed to be watched, not me. If you didn't know the things she do, you wouldn't look at me like you do. But you probably already know the things she do because you looking at the movie that I'm playing in. So you know that woman. That's why I don't want to say no name. And put no people out there in nobody's business. I ain't in nobody's business. I'm just talking about me getting messed over because of advantage. And then that same woman, I had your bosses, both your bosses, probably, you know, where she can mess with them or, you know, get money from them or get your money from them. You know what I'm saying? Because them people don't pay you the right way. And it's a reason they want you at work every day and on time. You know what I'm saying? And don't let you clock out till the second. You know what I'm saying? They want you 15 minutes early, but they don't let you out until the clock strike the time you need to be out, like little kids standing around like a whole bunch of cattle, looking like a whole bunch of little kids by a gate, waiting on a clock to go to a certain time, so all y'all can clock out and leave at the same time. That don't make no sense. If you come in 15 minutes early, you need to be able to walk out 15 minutes early. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. It shouldn't be nothing against a company. A company shouldn't turn into no devil just because you clock out early, a minute early, or a second early. They used to dock us for clocking out a second early. If a devil can infiltrate a job and make it treat people like that, you know what I'm saying? That's a low down ass company. But God got his ways of getting around. Oh, we used to sneak in the van 30 minutes early and get out of there and say, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Get docked, and we did. And if we didn't get docked, we didn't get docked. But they'd catch us, you know, on the bus, you know, on the van early, you know what I'm saying? Get mad, you know what I'm saying? Fuss or dock us time or whatever they did. Devil get in them. John and Ernest, you know what they did, man? I'm going to tell you what John and Ernest did, man. John and Ernest, you know what I'm saying? Them son guns, they got me to work for them, you know, in 2001 because of double time. You know, my boy Telly told me about they were paying double time. So I went in on the double time. You know, it was 22 and double. So it was 22 regular time and $44 an hour, you know, double time. So you get double time after 8 hours, and we worked all 12 hours, 7/12. So at the end of the week, you end up with 84 hours, and you'll have 40 hours regular time, 44 hours will be double time. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be a big fat ass check, $4,000. Well, you know, at that time, 22 wasn't $4,000, but when it got up to like 38 and stuff, it was good and shit. The shit was real booming, you know, $4,000 sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But John and Ernest, in 2007, when it was like 30 something, you know, in double, they came to me And then pipe fitters, boiler makers. It was me and the pipe fitters and the boiler makers and all of us. You know what I'm saying? It was welders, boiler makers, pipe fitters, and all of us. It was supposed to be everybody's craft was gonna get, go down from double time to time and a half. And it's time and a half after 10. That's a difference. Because time and a half after 10, working 12 hours, working 7 hours, 7 days a week, you don't get but 2 hours overtime, and they ain't paying you but time and a half, you know what I'm saying, to work. You know what I'm saying? They ain't paying you but time and a half for them 2 hours over. So you ain't really getting no hours. It ain't even no use in counting them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting no hours no more. You working time and a half. You working like a normal man making minimum wage, but you making, $30-something an hour. They ain't paying you shit. But you know what happened, man? That was 2007. Now this 2023. But I was talking to my boy Gilbert 2 years ago, 2021. And me and him was sitting there talking, and he still worked for John them sometimes. And he say John, he be talking to him, and sometimes he say, oh man, you starting to act like Jackson, you know what I'm saying? And then I told Gilbert, you know what I'm saying? I told Gilbert about, I reminded him about when we lost our double time. And you know what Gilbert told me? He said, what you talking about, Jack? I ain't never lose my double time. I still work for John now. And I don't remember losing my double time. This was 2021 now. And I lost my double time in 2007. They took my double time and my 4 hours, that I was going to get extra. And my 84 hours a week and my 7 days, 12, working 12s and my double time away, 2007 and 2021, Gilbert say, to this day, he don't remember losing his. So what that's telling y'all about money and God. And I got the right man I chose. Just like that woman. You know what I'm saying? With the court system. The court system, Angleton Court. Man, Angleton ain't gonna use y'all shit for court. We using Bay City Court from now on. We using Bay City Courthouse instead of Angleton Courthouse. Everything Brazoria County need, you send it to either Harris County or Bay City, Matagorda County. Because Angleton, man, you can't trust them. They got lawyers there, man. I paid $2,500 the day I screamed out, he ain't never been up here with us. That was my payday. God made it payday that day. And I left that job and paid $2,500 cash to what's her name? Amanda Morehouse. Down there in Angleton, Texas, right across the street from the courthouse in that annex. I went in there, paid cash, $2,500, told her to give her everything. I don't want nothing. I don't want to contend it. And I gave her the $2,500, and I left out. It was supposed to be done for me. She's supposed to went in there and did the work, turn it in. I ain't supposed to have said shit. But she, sent some paperwork. I had to give it to. She made me get a paperwork to the woman. So when I gave the woman the paperwork, the woman tore the paperwork up, of course. She tore the paperwork up. So when she tore the paperwork up, the court, Amanda Moorhead didn't even follow up. She didn't call me and tell me nothing or nothing. It was just supposed to be done at that point. If she getting everything, I don't want nothing from her. Like right now, she got cars in my name, trucks in my name. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I had a truck, it was in her name. Bullshit, I fucked up, put a truck in her name. First State Bank allowed her to get and add other stuff to my loan and was moving my loan up. And, it came down in payment, but then it was moving it up in years to where I was going to have to continue to pay for her shit that she adding on the shit. And First State Bank let her do it. So they loan officer let her do it, man. I blame them, and I tried to even talk to the man. I tried to, the man told me ain't shit I could do about it. You know what I'm saying? It shit. I told him, man. I even said, man, the fact that I used to be married to the woman, I had the right to be in her name. That don't make it where that truck could be still going to me. He said, oh, no, that's up to her. That's her bank account. You know what I'm saying? I say, all right. That's why I'm not going to fuck with no money no more. Because of First State Bank and all the shit I went through with John and them over fucking money. Man, I had best friends I worked with. John and Ernest was my friends. We used to play around together. You know what I'm saying? Till they just turned into devils, man. And then when I turned into God, they started running around. They started calling the woman I had, she's this and that. She's sleeping around with this and that. And, man, I said, man, I don't want to hear all that. And then John come to me. Out of all the motherfucking places you could have came, God, he said, God, out of all the motherfucking places you could have came to, you had to come to the earth. And I told him, John, I ain't say I came to the earth. I said he ain't never been up here with us. I was Uncle Peck then. I was just storming around. I ain't care. I wasn't Adam then. And then I took my cell phone. I called the woman on the cell phone, and she just started screaming at me. She heard every word we said out there. And then, the people on the job started acting weird. And, I knew everybody knew I was God. Because, the way I screamed out, man, shit, that was air talking. That wasn't, the whole earth heard that. I know. I bet everybody was trembling, too. Because there was black boys walking by me, kind of picking up their hand from their side, doing like this, you know what I'm saying? All in the prisons, you would look on YouTube and all them things. You would see people, doing this, showing the Lord sign, the Lord back, you know what I'm saying? Love, Lord, you know what I'm saying? Even at school, you would see the junior high kids, when I would take my kids to school, they was doing the L sign, after I said he ain't never been up here with us. So, man, it's a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of shit. But that's what I want to say about that, you know what I'm saying? Let me see about if she tell me a little bit more about this woman. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I got this woman, man, got the whole goddamn government and the VA system and the goddamn Social Security, pumping me up with medicine and shit like that for nothing, giving me fucking side effects. You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing to me. Giving me fucking side effects. And they know I'm God. It's like they using me as a motherfucking experiment or something. But y'all better get y'all goddamn heart right and start giving this shit away free and start doing charity instead of calling yourself working for money, because them motherfuckers ain't no good.
Yeah, she had faith that somebody was going to look at you as, I don't know, maybe she had faith that they had some sort of knowledge here. Or somebody got knowledge that somebody was an outsider. So the system works with whoever this divine being is, because you made the right choice here. All right, to do something. If you took action to do something here, that was the right thing. You did it at the right time or something, y'all. And this person like, oh my gosh, she is not happy. So we got Sean Lee.
See, that's why I like my girl. She said, if you took action to correct something, that's what you were supposed to do. My girl finished my sentences after I did what I just did, spoke my words, just by letting her say what she was going to say. And then, putting her on after I finished, she let me know. I'm here, Adam. Shit, I'm here. This Uncle Peck and Mama Dear now. We in her too, Adam. Shit.
Leo, Cancer, Pisces. Cause somebody was trying to, I guess, come in rushing to get something from you real quick, but they can't. Okay. So they wanted to ask for something or get something from you and say you didn't give it to them or some shit like that. Some shit. Somebody weird. I don't know. So they can get it again or something like that. Somebody all in their head and their feelings right now. Yeah, because the contract is over here. This silence is too much. I'm about to text you. We got E. Somebody got dreads or braids a week ago.
But But that's it, man. I'm gonna get off this thing because we be just going over stuff at that time. But I'm gonna get off this thing, man. I'm sorry, if you that lady I was talking about, I had to go on and tell that testimony, man. I got a lot of testimonies to tell, but man, I can't tell them all because man, I can't tell nobody's business, man. I'm not a gossiper and slander, even though that woman and all the people in the world gossiped and slandered and stabbed me in the back. I ain't gonna do the same thing back. This God, stay merciful, graceful, and forgiving. You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't say I'm sorry, I gotta forgive you. But I can't let you in heaven because, I can't let you be in heaven doing wrong to people. And then, you be like the little monkey. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I told y'all about that little monkey. You know what I'm saying? I was walking through the jungle as a lion one time. And I'm walking through there, me and my little family, we going to the little fair, you know what I'm saying? In the jungle, this is a cartoon, you know what I'm saying? So, me and my little kids, my little cubs and my little kittens, you know what I'm saying? And my cougar wife, you know what I'm saying? We moseying along. And then, a monkey. You know what I'm saying? I knew him, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, Mr. Lion, Pick, you know what I'm saying? What's up? I said, oh, shit, what's up, monkey? Shit, what's up, monkey? What's up? What you been doing, man? Shit, monkey said, oh, shit, man, I ain't been doing that. I get into this shit. I ain't been getting this shit no more, 'cause don't nobody want to hang with, man. They got that fair, man, but, man, they got a sign say I can't even come, man. I can't go to the fair, man. They say, man, you know how it is, man. They say I be getting into stuff. I ain't gonna get into nothing, man. I promise, man. Shit. He say, man. I say, man, monkey, man, get ready, man. Get ready, man. I'm gonna take you to the fair with us, man. Get your stuff together, man. Come on. He got him a cup of coconut. He came on down, he with us. I say, man, you better not mess with nobody out there. Don't mess with nobody. You hear me? He said, all right, Mr. Lion. All right, Mr. Lion. I'm with you. I'm not messing with nobody. So I said, all right. So me and the monkey and them, we went out there, so everybody split up, me and the cougar, we went everywhere, together. Kids went places, they met up with us, get tickets for the ride. So goddamn, next thing, I hear the giraffe, screaming, you know what I'm saying? His wife, screaming. So I go over there. Mr. Lion, the giraffe got him jacked up finna whoop him, you know what I'm saying? I say, giraffe, what you doing with the monkey? He said, oh, man, he spit on my wife. You know what I'm saying? So he spit on the man's wife. I said, oh, man, don't beat him up this time, man. I talk to him, man. So I pulled him to the side, talk to him, you know what I'm saying? And told him, he said, Mr. Lion, I ain't gonna do it no more. I ain't try to spit on him. I ain't try to spit on him. So he went on, you know what I'm saying? Then next thing we doing our thing, having a good time. Then next thing Mr. Lion, oh, he died, Mr. Lion. So I, ease over there, monkey, what you done? And the gorilla got him up there. Now, gorilla got him up there. I'm like, gorilla looking at me like, Mr. Lion, ain't nothing you can do for this motherfucker, nothing. This motherfucker gonna eat this shit out this punch. And then I said, eat shit out the punch, what you mean? He said, man, little monkey done goddamn shit in the goddamn punch. You knew you was gonna do some shit, man. You know you can't trust this motherfucker, man. He shit in the punch. And I want him to eat this shit out. He don't want to eat it. Man, I looked at the monkey. I said, monkey, man, God told me he want me to eat this shit out this punch. Man, even though I got mercy, grace, and forgiveness, you know what I'm saying, man, little monkey, you gotta go on eat that shit out that punch, man. Shit, he said, nah. I was like, nah, man, you gotta go on and eat that shit, man. Go on and eat that shit, man. If you shit in the punch, man, you gotta go on and eat that shit. He mad at me, man, I couldn't, man, at the end, man, I ain't fuck with little monkey, man, no more. I'm gonna get off this thing, it's 34 and 21, man. I'm gonna get off this thing. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Love y'all, man.